You guys need to go check this movie out. I'm serious. On Disney Plus, you need to go check this movie out. Pixar's new movie, Turning Red. This is absolutely a very, very good movie. I am very, very impressed what Pixar really has done with this movie, and I can tell that this is a very ambitious movie. I can really can tell just like how they went all in. Based on some of the graphics and stuff like that, what they put in this movie, just like is I mean I don't know what they did, but they just did some really very good stuff for this movie. So yeah, basically basically, if you guys want to know what the movie's what's all about, it's all about a girl. Her name is Mei Mei, and her family is Chinese and stuff like that. They came from China and stuff like that and stuff. Even though Mei Mei maybe didn't know there was an inner strength that into her that she really didn't even know who she really actually is and stuff. Trying to find her purpose and stuff like that. She helps her mom. She helps her mom. Like do tours and stuff. Like when visitors come by her, their sacred house and stuff like that. How who they pray for and stuff like that, and stuff like that. I'm not going to get into religion or anything like that. I just don't want to. I just want to leave that alone. But so, anyways, I'm just saying. So that's just personally, I'm just saying. But it was basically like I said, for her, she helps her mother out. Do some things around the place or her shrine place and stuff like that. And stuff. And she just loves hanging around with her mom. She loves her mom. She loves her mom to death. Yeah, I could just tell her mom and her and Maybe are very very close. Stuff like that. And I'm also like kind of wondering about the father. To be honest with what the father. The father was okay. The father was okay. He's not really one of the best in the movies, but he's okay. He's okay. He's a good dad and stuff like that. I wish he would have been out more spoken about basically in the movie. It's just instead of not really him not saying really all that much basically in the movie. That's just basically what it tells me. I feel like they would have just basically just give more spotlight basically to the dad in the movie and stuff like that. Even though the dad he loves his daughter and even the mom loves her daughter also as well too. But then Meme is beginning to understand she has an anger issue. I understand that. I had an anger issue when I was a kid. So yeah, I still have that anger issue. I still do. It runs in my family. I know it runs in some of you guys and stuff. Basically, because just look at it like this. Each and every one of us, we do have anger problems. We do, and it's hard. It's hard to control those angers and stuff like that. I went to an anger class. I did. I did. I had some help with some of it with the basically what's going on. My sisters, what they got, I was just gonna be like my dad and stuff like that, and stuff. So I already told you guys about my dad and stuff like that, and it's just basically that's just basically what it is. We all have inner demons in our lives and stuff like that. We all do, and we have to fight those inner demons. What we can really can do is just prevent it from hurting me, prevent it hurting anybody else and stuff like that. And stuff like that. And even though with Meme, I don't think that her monster form or I'll say what say whatever maybe is that she is, but even though she is a red panda, she's a big fluffy red panda. So yeah. And when she got turned into a big fluffy red panda, she was trying to figure out like why she's turned into this. She doesn't even know. She was thinking like, oh yeah, I look like a monster or something like that and stuff like that. She doesn't look like she's like really a big old teddy bear, but she's just look like she's big fluffy panda. That's basically what she is. That's basically what she is. Now, to be honest with you, I'm not really so sure. I think there are some red pandas out there, probably in real life. I think so. I never seen one before because I think they're probably very rare to see if you were to see them and stuff like that. I really don't know. I think they're probably roaming around, probably China, maybe Japan and stuff like that. I don't probably the Eastern Asians of the country, stuff like that, or different or something, or maybe they must have been extinct or something like that. Like I said, I really don't know if the red pandas really actually do exist or not. I don't know. Maybe that's just a philosophy or something. I don't know. So yeah, and just like I said, with Mayra, not Mayra, I mean May, maybe it's just a person. She's just a girl. She loves hanging around with her friends and stuff like that. But she didn't want to tell her mother because she had friends because the mother was just basically just saying like she's being controlling way too much and and stuff like that. And that's something I just didn't like about the mother because she's just being too controlling and stuff like that. And and I understand she wants best for her daughter, and stuff like that. And I understand. I mean, all people do want best for their kids and stuff like that. That's basically what they want. And it's not just up to the parents to make decisions, but I think it should be basically the kids basically saying like, hey, I'm not a kid anymore. I'm grown. I've grown up. I graduated high school and stuff like that. And stuff. I want to do what I want to do. When I first moved out on my own, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to survive. Pay bills, stuff like that. Pay my rent, pay my electric bill, pay my food and stuff like that. And stuff. Even though her and her friends, wanted to go see the concert, wanted to see this like NSYNC Backstreet Boys band or something like that, and that's basically what she wants. Basically what she really wants. And you could just tell her friends, you could just pretty much just tell her friends, they love this boy band. I think they're called the Four Way or something like that. I'm not so sure. I really don't know. It's kind of like I said, it's kind of like NSYNC and Backstreet Boys. That's what basically really actually is. I love the color of the panda. It is so beautiful. I'm not gonna lie. It's really very, very, very beautiful. I want a plushie of that panda. I really do. I'm not gonna lie. I really do. I want a poster up there too, because I'm starting to like this movie. It's a good movie. I mean, it's a very good movie. Very, very good. The graphics are really awesome and just really outstanding. This and stuff. And it really actually is. And I think Mei is a very wonderful character in this movie, and I think Disney really nailed it very, very good and stuff like that, and stuff, and that's something I respect, and I do like, and I really understand, and I really am very, very grateful because when I was looking at the cast members, I think most of the cast members are Chinese or something like that. I think they are. I'm not really sure because I don't know what's the name of the girl who plays Mayrin, not Mayrin or Mama. I really don't know. So I mean, it's a cute movie. It's really good. If I had to say one of my favorite parts in the movie is that actually there's two favorite parts. The one favorite part I liked in the movie were not May, but May maybe it's just basically just saying like when they were trying to do the ritual, trying to get the panda out of her soul and stuff like that. But even though she doesn't want to get rid of the panda because she wants to be a panda, and even though she hated it at first because she was being a panda because she's going like, oh yeah, mom, what's going to happen? Do I have to deal with this like for the rest of my life? And it's like, yeah, she's going to have to deal with it for the rest of her life. But however, if she chooses to have to deal with it for the rest of her life, or she can just do the ritual and just not have to worry about all of that, and that's just basically what it seems to me. I like the characters and the families, like how the hair is red and stuff like that, because that symbolizes that they are pandas and stuff like that. I don't know how long this thing has been going around for quite some time. I really don't know or something like that. I think it's kind of like some kind of ancient tradition, basically what goes on, in China. I don't know. That's just what I think. But it's a really good movie. It's really good. It's a little bit long, not too very very long. It's a little bit long, but I think it was a very good movie. I really do think so. I really do think so. And especially her friends. Her friends are hilarious, very very funny. And also the second thing what I like about the movie when they went to go see the concert, Backstreet Boys wannabe fans or band, whatever you want to call them, or something like that. And you could just tell, like when they're like, when they're like, sitting there seeing the guys, singing so much, you could just tell the girls were every single one was they were like crying. Everybody was like going nuts and stuff like that. It's just like in the 50s, like in the 50s with the Beatles, like girls were going nuts for for the Beatles. Girls were going nuts for NSYNC and Backstreet Boys and New Kids on the Block and stuff like that. And they love that kind of stuff. I don't know. They just do. They just love that kind of stuff. So I don't know. I just thought it was just so hilarious. Well, they're still like crying and go like so they're so in love with him and stuff like that. I mean, it's just obsession that they have, I guess. And I remember during the time when Justin Bieber used to be around. I'm not going to get that can of worms and stuff like that. But even though the movie is definitely very, very good, I highly recommend. I highly recommend you guys go check out this movie. I really do mean that, and I can tell. I can really can pretty much I can tell. There's a lot of special moments in this movie. It just really is. I want the Blu-ray DVD. I want the plushie, and I want and I want the poster. I really, really do, because I'm in love with this movie. I really, really am. Now, there's something I would love to see happen. What they would probably would do for this movie. I would love to see an anime series of this. I mean, it's quite possible. It's quite possible. But I would love to see that really happen. I really would. And that's just me saying that. So with that, but I don't think there's not gonna be a second movie. Sometimes Pixar doesn't do second movies. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. It just really just depends. It just really just depends. So, based on the aspects, how much they really actually love the movie. Especially, like fans were just asking like, for Incredibles for the second movie. I have not seen that one, so I have not. Because I think I don't know where I left off with the Incredibles one. I don't know. I mean, it's a good movie. It's good. I really do think Pixar is just a masterful. These guys are how they do the animations and stuff. It just makes it feels like it's look like it's real. It's just absolutely just beautiful and stuff. And just basically on the very first movie that they ever made, like Toy Story, everything was just so awesome. It really was good. Back when Tom Hanks and Tim Allen, playing Woody and Buzz Lightyear and stuff. It was just a phenomenal movie. It was so good. I mean, a lot of people loved that movie. It was really actually good. And then was like Pixar's gonna say like this is becoming a hit. We should make more and more movies of this. And then they made like A Bug's Life and stuff like that, which is one of the most favorite films of all time. I'm not even joking. One of the most favorite films of all time. Highly, much more better than Toy Story put together. But even though I still think Bugs Life is still the king of Pixar. That's what I think. But with this movie, that Turning Red, I love it. I think it ranks. I think it probably will rank probably maybe top three, maybe top five, top three, maybe top five, maybe top 10, maybe. But I have to say, what's this movie? 10 out of 10. Absolutely very good movie. Very beautiful. Love the voice actors of the movie, and I love the aspects based off this movie. It's really really good, and I think a lot of people will enjoy this movie. But if you guys never see this movie, go subscribe to Disney Plus. If you guys want to go subscribe to them, that's up to you guys. That's up to you guys. But I'm not saying on YouTube. But I'm talking about the Disney Plus website and stuff like that. But I mean, that's up to you guys if you guys want to. And I understand some people probably don't have the money. Don't have the money, basically go on Disney Plus and stuff, and that's just what it seems to me. But yeah. Anyways, I'll let you hear you guys what you guys think about the movies. Do you guys like it? Do you guys don't like it? Did you guys see it in theaters or did you saw Disney Plus? Are you guys going to get Disney Plus or something like that? Just curious what you guys have to say. And just want to say thank you Disney for such a great movie of this movie, especially the last movie I watched, which I think was good. It was okay, but it wasn't my favorite, but it was pretty good. But yeah, it was so that we get. Anyways, since I know anyways, I'll see you guys later. Take care. Hope you guys have a day. Don't forget to subscribe. Please consider subscribing. Please hit the like button. Give me a thumbs up. And please hit the notification bell also too. That's just letting me know you guys are watching my videos. And please leave your comments. I'm just curious about what you guys have to say. You guys like it so far? Have you seen it? Or you maybe haven't or something like that. I'm really very curious what you guys have to say. But yeah. Anyways, I love you guys. Take care. God bless. Remember, Jesus love you. I love you guys. Take care. Take care. Have a blessed day. Take care. Bye.